Oh, here's the thing that was probably, the most unexpected. And we're going to get right into the meat of the stuff that we want to talk about today, okay? I'm disappointed that I came to Canada, a Canada that it is very, very difficult to find Canadians who are passionate about the American-Canadian relationship, okay? You ran a campaign where, it was anti-American, elbows up, Me Too, it was an anti-American campaign.
What do you fucking expect? He's going on about, obviously, the boycotts, what have you. And he's saying, obviously, the campaign for the Liberal Party by Mark Carney is anti-American. Well, the fact that he's actually tried to negotiate a deal at all with that orange von shits and pants, and I think it was a mistake anyway, because you can't have a deal with that man. There ain't no deals to be had. He'll just keep moving the goalposts. Got Hoekstra, which he was part of the negotiations of Donald Trump, that was, and now he's he sees tariffs aren't working with China, with Canada, and now he's got all uppity about that. He wants to renegotiate it. There ain't no deal to be had, and when you make threats against a country, basically say you're going to invade them. Of course they're going to be bloody well upset. This geezer here, he ain't got a fucking clue. I don't even know what his name is. What's his name? Oh, crikey, it was on CBC News. Ambassador to Canada. Oh, boy, guy's US ambassador. It's that guy, isn't it? Oh, crikey, I've heard him before. Oh, what a tosser. He's literally... Well, he's not acknowledging the threats by the president. Now, I remember him actually before, when he's dismissing it as like it's jokes. It ain't jokes. You don't joke about, I'm going to take over your country. Yeah, we're going to make you the 51st state we are, yeah. Of course it's going to piss off the Canadians, and I don't blame them either. Don't blame them either. As a result, you've got your boycotts. The US economy has been squeezed because of the orange von Schitzenpanzen in the White House. Because of tourism, products, Canada looking elsewhere to trade. You had Mark Carney and Claudia Scheiben of Mexico. They were in talks to, they're agreeing a closer relationship. Everyone is bypassing the United States. And then you got the United Kingdom. Sucking up to that feckin' Mango Mussolini and his Cheeto-covered face. Luckily, and probably inadvertently, they trolled him. That they did. Keir Starmer went on about paedophiles. And the King went on about closer with all other countries and stuff like that, good relationships and stuff like that. It's totally opposite of what Donald Trump is doing. But it's just, even when they were walking between the soldier geezers with the dead bears on their heads, I don't know if they're real or not. Are they a real bear? I don't know. Anyway, that's like a dead bear on their head. And the little red, the little gay kind of like hunting outfit or whatever it is. So anyway, there they are. And Donald Trump, he went walking in front of the King, all right? And it's all about me. It's all about me. Feck's sake. The British people hate him. The Canadians hate him. He is another one. Now, I know there's been a lot of criticism regarding Charlie Kirk, all right? Charlie Kirk was just a mouthpiece, all right? That's all he was. Dangerous. And I didn't wish him to be... Oh, I'm not happy about him being dead and stuff like that. I'd be more happy for him to be in like a cell somewhere, all right? Or maybe a shipping container. Just out of the way. Yeah, just out of the way. Maybe in a shipping container with like... Oh, crikey, what's that film with all the Pinhead, that's it, Pinhead. You know, well, there's like chains coming out with hooks in and something like that. You know, I'd have been happy with that. You know, but shooting was a bit too far, I think. Anyway, as far as Donald Trump's concerned, though, yes, I would celebrate. When he finally pops his clogs, I would celebrate. And all those who follow him. Quite frankly, I don't mean the Magalot because that's too thick to understand, but I mean like those in the government, you know, the J.D. Vances and all that. They don't deserve the air that they breathe. He is being primed at the moment to take over from Donald Trump. They're trying to make him as bad as Trump. That's what they're doing. He's been primed. He's been nurtured, groomed, you could say, into Trump. He's going to be a Trump Mark II. With his eyeliner. Alright. I'm sorry, what's going on with Trump anyway? He's got a fucking fanny on his neck. What's that about? You know? If he knew, he'd grope it. He would. Anyway, what say you? Please leave it in the comments down below. Do you wonder why Canada ain't that happy with the United States? And the relationship is pretty sour? I think it's fucking obvious. Why would the ambassador tout all that crap? Or is he being disingenuous? Does he really know why? I think he's been disingenuous, actually, because it's bloody obvious, isn't it? You know, you threaten.
Our country is divided, and we're not able to integrate people at this pace. So,
go away.
In order to fix
Oh no, Pierre Belev. Oh no, what a thing to come up automatically in my feed. Pierre Belev. Oh my God, I'm going to have to go and lay down now. Anyway. Please beat the like button, maybe subscribe to the channel, little bell icon, because then you get one post video in your pocket every time I upload another video. And I know you'll be excited about that. If you're not, I know where you live.